So you have a need for a commercial real estate title search, and you're not sure if there's going to be a difference between that and a residential search. How do you go about making sure that the title search you get for a commercial property is what you need? Hi, this is Dave at AFX Search and TitleSearch.com. The logic is the same when performing a title search on a residential or commercial property. What are the complications? When a title examiner is performing research on a commercial property, you have to be aware of several differences. First of all, there may be UCC filings on a commercial property which are less likely on a residential property. Maybe leasehold interests. Sometimes a tenant may have fixtures, business fixtures, that will encumber a portion of that property. There's also a name frequency factor, meaning that the name on a commercial property is normally a corporate entity, not an individual. That corporate entity may have variations of the name. Sometimes it may be listed as Inc. Sometimes it might be written out incorporated. There may be abbreviations of that corporation. And in some cases, it may be a parent and subsidiary corporation that own the building and operate the business. Making sure that the correct records are analyzed for that title search is a big part of making sure a commercial property title search is performed correctly. In addition, you'll have records on a commercial property which you normally won't see on a residential property. Things like blanket mortgages that cover all properties that a particular entity may own. There may also be common deeds between multiple parcels at that commercial location. It's usually more substantial of a property with a commercial parcel. For example, a house is normally a half acre or less piece of real estate with a single building or structure on it. A commercial property may be larger in size, it may have more complex ownership, it may have more complex structures on that parcel. In addition, there may be a variation of names on the tax assessor versus the ownership. In many cases, a commercial property owner will have a tax preparer or agent handle their real estate tax payments for them. So just because that name is on the tax assessor site does not mean that that name has anything to do with ownership. They may simply be an agent that handles paying of the taxes. Another variable that you'll find on commercial real estate is a sale and leaseback. It may be an individual who owns the property. They may sell it to a corporation and then lease it back to the entity that's actually running the business in that location. The tenant itself may have clauses which affect the property. There may be purchase option clauses. There may also be clauses to make sure that the property is maintained with certain zoning. There's one big factor in commercial property title searching which you haven't discussed is the variation of types of property. Joe's Barbershop in a small building on the corner is a much less complex of a search project as a Simon Mall that may have multiple parcels, or the Empire State Building, which may get into ground leases and air rights and all other types of factors. Be sure that when you're getting a title search on a commercial property that you're speaking with a provider, an examiner that has the experience, has the knowledge, and is capable of performing that title search to the level that is needed for a commercial property. If you want more information on title searches on commercial real estate, you can reach us at our website at TitleSearch.com.